Colin Todd, we were frustrated about our 1 point against Odense, but there were many things we did right.
I mean, I said to the players, leading up to the game, coming off the back of a 4-1 defeat, it can hurt you. But I've got to say that our response to that game alone was absolutely tremendous. We got back to our 4 banks of 4. We caused them a lot of problems. It took us a while to get the goal, but I thought we had opportunities before then. And I've said to you before, them players feel a lot. Losing a game, as I said, 4-1 wasn't easy, but the response we had, and I think people saw that, was very, very good. Obviously, the opposition will come into the game sometime, and I think they came into the game in the last 15 minutes where we probably lost a little bit of composure, a little bit of shape, panicked probably a little bit, if that is the right word, instead of being calm, collective. And we had other opportunities on the counter-attack to get a second goal, and a little bit more thought, a little bit being clever, putting passes together will help us all, And I can understand the disappointment. But, if we'd been drawn 1-1 and lost 2-1, then it's even more hard to accept. And we can look back at home games where we've conceded late goals. But it could have been a lot worse if we hadn't gotten points out of them games. All right, we want 3 points, but, we've played 16 games. We've lost 5. Drawn too many. Sometimes the draws away from home are pretty good and are good, but you have to back that up with your home wins. And unfortunately, we just haven't been able to do that in terms of them draws. But we can't get paranoid about it. We have to make sure that we can learn. What I would say to you, and I know the players would agree, because I've said it to you, I would love for every game to be in a position, whether it's 2-1 or 1-0, up with 3 minutes to go. I would love that, because that tells you that we're that close to winning games. So frustration might be for supporters, etc., but they have to understand that these players are going out there, they're giving it the best, and it's a matter of being more professional and not to concede goals. I mean, if you look at the Aarhus, it was a silly free kick we give away, which cost us put a ball in the box, inviting trouble. But I think we have to be careful that syndrome isn't there. It has happened, but we have to, with 2 games, we've got 1 home game, 1 away, and we have to just make sure that we can collect some points again.
And next game, Nordsjælland. Who are they?
I mean, Nordsjælland's a very good side. I mean, people will be disappointed where they are in the table. I mean, they're in a little bit of good form at the moment. I think we've lost 1 in 6 games, and people. Let's put the game into perspective. People spoke about Sonny Yuska being a big game. Yeah. This is just as big because it's got significant status involved.
Yeah. We
have to make sure that we can come away with a win or a draw. All right, we're having little bits of problems with injuries, etc. But you never find me complaining because I've got to put a team out there which I think will give us the maximum effort. And if we give the maximum effort in a disciplined way, our 2 banks of 4, etc., then hopefully, with a little bit of lady luck, then we can come away with something from that game.
with something? Is it 3 points you want to get?
Well, I never go to the game, and the players will tell you this, that I'll say, listen, we want a 0-0 here. Never say that. We go with the objective to be disciplined, to know our roles, to know what is required, and try to hurt the opposition by scoring goals.
So what will be the last words you tell the players before they...
I mean, it's about, the game is about how we cope with them when they have the ball, and how we can exploit them and hurt them when we have the ball. When they have the ball, they might have a lot of possession, but can we restrict them to opportunities? Then can we pose them problems? And I'm sure we can, and they will have a lot of respect for us.